Okay, great. Let me share today one topic, like which right? In S4 HANA, all we follow the business partner creation, right? This is common for everyone, from the FICO module or from a sales and distribution or metal management or any module site. If you want to refer the supplier creation or customer master creation or business partner, this is the one transaction code which you can follow. That is BP. BP is the T code which you can follow, and like you can type here and you can get into this organization, and then you can create the business partner. So here I can choose supplier now. Like I'm referring on the supplier master, not in the not about the customer master. So I'll choose here FLVN01 as a vendor. I'll choose this particular BP role, and I will choose customized account group which I created for the testing purpose. I'll choose this ZTS1 for the external group vendor, and then I'll try to create one supplier master here. Okay, I'll take one example of any particular the vendor. I can take Bearing India Private Limited (PVT). Okay, I can take this as a supplier who supply the bearing products. Okay, and I can put here BIP as a short term, then short address. Then I'll go with the language and all. I'll just mention all that the basic details, right, for a supplier. I'll fill all the information here. I can put the street address. Then I can mention the region where exactly this the supplier allocated. All that I can enter the minimal details. And before I save this particular vendor data or supplier data, you have to check the vendor general data here. Okay, so when you click on this vendor general data, so you can see here, as of now, here the system is looking for internal numberage. Okay, and system is even showing the account group as the TS1. So how exactly this vendor account group and BP grouping are linked in the backend, right? That I will show you in the backend in the configuration. Okay, and how exactly the system will create a internal number range of vendor number and BP number should be same, right? So that also I will show here as an example. So I will add a couple of information under the purchasing also. I'll take this purchasing tab and I'll add purchasing organization HW01. Then I'll try to create all the data here on the purchasing tab. I can put all the payment terms, Incoterms, versions, all that I can use here, standard or maybe as per the business requirement. I can enter like this. Then I can try to save this particular data. So once I enter this data, it is more about the supplier master is created here. See here, you can see this number is generating here. If I click on this, system is proposing this business partner. Okay, if I click on this particular, if I copy this business partner and I'll open, right? If I display, if I go to general data, and then I'll try to create open the vendor general data, so it will generate the vendor number. Business partner number is different, vendor number is different. Okay, this is different number range, right? Can you see here for the account group ZTS1, and here if you go with the BP account group, it is different, same account group for the both we have maintained, but different number ranges are there. So now I'll go back and show you the scenario in the backend. Okay, where and all you have to do the configuration in the backend. So just get into here, cross client application, right? Here you can click on this cross application component, then get into SAP business partner. So here you can see the business partner configuration. Okay, firstly you can go with the business partner, then you can go with the basic settings, then you can click on the field groupings here. Sorry, you have to go to here business partner number range and groupings. Okay, so click on define groupings and assign number ranges. Here if you come, right, you can see the combination of ZTS1 BP grouping. Here you can see this is the number range for ZTS1 which I maintained here. Number range is double Z. If I come back and see double Z number range has intervals from here, you can come down here and see here double Z has a number range as 98000 to 99900. So this system is picking up the number range for the BP partner here. Then for the how the system will look for a vendor account group, I will explain that how exactly this BP grouping and account group also interlinked, right? For that, you have to go to master data synchronization here. Okay, so come here in this option, master data synchronization, then go to customer, sorry, here vendor, right? Customer vendor, yeah, customer vendor integration. Then go down here in the setting business partner setting here. Okay, settings for vendor integration, click on here, then go here and see the assign keys. Okay, here you can see the direction, define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. This is a path you should follow, and open this particular path, and here you can find the combination ZTS1 here, and this is the combination, right? This is the combination where you can see same number is not checked here, but if you see another the combination which we have did here, ZTS2, ZTS2, for this we have maintained same numbers. Okay, this is normal the combination of BP grouping and vendor group. From that, system will look into this, and I have maintained one setting for same numbers. I will test it for also that also, how exactly the same number will be picking up for the vendor and business partner. Okay, in case you want go with the Flexi group, I will choose I will show this particular combination ZXCV and or Z triple Z. I'll take this one, and I'll explain how this Flexi group checkbox will be like how SAP will support in this way by clicking on the Flexi group, what exactly you can create in the front end. Okay, now see, this is the combination. That's why a system is picking up this allowing us to create the business partner with the this account group. Okay, now if you ask like hey Prashun, why where exactly the vendor group are handled, so not under cross application components, you can go to logistic general here. Okay, get into the logistic general. From that you can find a business partner here, then you can go with the supplier here, then open this particular account assignment, right? Define account groups and field selection. Come here and search for ZTS1 and ZTS2 also. See TS1 where if you open here, there is a combination of ZX number range, and for ZTS2 the number range is different here, Z5. So I'll show firstly about the ZTS1 here. If you come back and look for number ranges, right? Define number ranges for the intervals. If you can go here, and you can see here ZX and Z5, right? So I'll come down here and I'll show you the ZX is here, Z5 is this to this number range. Okay, that is external number range. Whenever you are going with the same numbers to handle BP and vendor account group, then you have to go with the external number range. When you go with the internal number range, then you can choose this. See, 265 is now running number, 264 I have created one vendor. It is picking up this particular account group. Where exactly it is interlinked, you can go here number range and you can search for ZTS1, and here you can see the linkage. Okay, ZTS1 is ZX and ZTS2 is Z5. This is the same thing which you can see in ECC also. In HANA also the same configuration you can manage, but only you have to understand about the BP groupings and BP number range and how to handle vendor integration part, right? Like BP grouping and vendor account group, there I have shown the configuration. Now if you ask like how I can test other two things, one is about the same number. I have shown one scenario for the different number. For business partner is different and vendor group is vendor account is different. Now I'll create one scenario for ZTS2. Okay, so I'll take ZTS2 here, same number. I will try to create a FLVN01 as a vendor. I'll quickly put all the information as a basic details. I will not put all the details just to save the data and just for the testing purpose. I'll take this wash tools. Okay, private limited or something I can handle, like I mentioned here as a supplier. Then I can put here Bosch. Then I can put the code, and I'll go with the place India. Then the Bangalore, Karnataka, like that. I can put all the information here. So then I will try to update, check the vendor general data here. Okay, before I get into purchasing, I'll just check with the vendor general data. Here you can see ZTS2 is picking up here for the TS2 BP grouping. It is not like mandatory to have a same account group, group VP grouping and account group should be maintained. If you have maintained the same, then it will be good. 1 second, I will just click here, in the call. Okay, great. So okay, so here you can see we have maintained that configuration for the testing. Depends on the requirement, you can change it. See here, you can see before it was showing internal number range, now it's showing external number range. Whenever you are looking for same numbers to be generated for VP and vendor, then always go with the external number range only. So now if I choose purchasing data here, I'll just try to add purchasing information here. I'll make this INR mandatory, and I'll try to save this data. So now I saved this particular business partner. It should generate the same number, right? Example, you can see here, this is the number range generated now, and I'll just click on OK. And yeah, business partner got created. If I come and check the general data and the vendor general data, you can see this is the number generated here, right? When I create multiple the sequence of business partner, the system will pick the same number range for the business partner and vendor number. So this is the clarity I can give you. Next scenario, I can do it for the what I can say for the Flexi number. What Flexi that group? Okay, so I'll take ZZZ, right? This is the I think the vendor group which I can take, and I'll try to create a one data here. I'll choose vendor here, enter, create, and I'll take as TVS group vendor. Okay, or I can say group system PVT limited. Okay, then I'll take this TVS here, enter. Then I can add all this information here, right? Then I'll enter this all the mandatory field. Then I'll go with the vendor general data. So here you can see the difference. Okay, so system is allowing us to change the account group here. Okay, this is option you have selected in the configuration. You can change the account group now. Okay, imagine I can choose even ZTS2 or TS1 or any number range here, right? I'll take this number, which have a linkage between other BP grouping and this, right? I have option to change the account group manually because of that Flexi group checkbox is there, right? That's it, nothing else. So I'll just add one purchasing data here just for the data to generate here with respect to the purchasing level. I'm just extending. I did not add any company code level data. I can extend this data into company code also. Okay. For a company code SW01, I can extend. I can save also in the change mode. Okay. Now it's created, right? So if you see this interval does not exist for the object view partner, maybe there is a the setting which the manage between this combination, it's not there. Okay, so that's the reason that it's going for dump. See, so whenever you're creating that, some combination in the backend will be done very well. So what I will do is I will do quick simple configuration for the Flexi group. I will use ZTS1, ZTS2 I have done. Now I'll go with ZTS2, 3, sorry. So I'll do that activity and I'll maintain the combination. Then I will go and change accordingly. Example, okay, I'll go with SPRO. I'll do the configuration quickly because I randomly take another data. It's not working fine. So what I'll do is I'll go firstly creation of all the configuration for the business partner. Okay. First, I'll go with the cross application components. Then I'll get into this will help you all to again see the path what I'm following here. Business partner, busy settings. Then I'll go with the number ranges and grouping here, and I'll create a new BP groupings. I'll copy the existing one ZTS2, and I'll copy this and I'll make it ZTS3. Okay, so number I can keep it the same only. I don't want to change the number now, but I'll just try to do a Flexi grouping for this particular combination. I'll save this here. I'll save here with the CR. Now I'll try to go to a master data synchronization part, right? Here I'll go and try to update. Here I'll get into the vendor master customer integration. Then I'll go with the business partner settings, then get into settings for vendor integration, then go to assign keys, and here I will manage to maintain new entries. So here I'll do that third ZTS3 I will take here, and then I will maintain the group as the TS1. Then I will try to click on Flexi group. Okay, this is a combination I'm going to enter here. Okay, then I'll save it here, and this entry is done. Okay, I'll keep this as open in the backend. Just if I want to come back, I can just go back and just do it accordingly. Now I'll go to business partner and I'll update this data here, organization level. Then I'll choose the selection of this TS3 as a new accounting business vendor. So maybe I have to change the description. I'll go here. I'll get into the description part. I have not changed that description, so it will confuse you all. So I'll go with the business partner here, and I'll change the business grouping here description. I'll go into the TS3, and here I'll change the vendor and BP vendor account group. Flexi group test. Something I'm just adding here to understand, like selection time, it should be clear. I'll go back and then I'll check with the once with the synchronization part. Here, master data synchronization. I'll go to this part and I'll search for the TS3. So this is done. Okay, this is the combination is there. Okay, so I'll go back and just create another data here, and I'll just close it. This PP I'll open again here and then try to create a data here. Okay, so that TS3. Now if I see, if you see the description, under account Flexi group test is coming here. Okay, now I'll add the details here. I'll choose any shall I put PVT limited, and then I'll add here details here. Okay, as per the like mandatory field, I'll just enter all the mandatory field. Okay, so yeah, and I'll go to then here. Okay, sorry, I have to select the vendor PP role here. Okay, I'll just choose FLVN01 as a vendor, and I'll try to create the data here quickly. Okay, I'll choose this, and then I'll create a shell. Then I'll enter this details here, simple, all that. I'll enter all the mandatory field. Then I'll enter this English. Okay, then go to enter general data, and here you can see the Flexi option is there. So whichever I assigned in the backend, it is coming here, right? Now I can choose here as the TS2 also, right? I can choose this particular assignment. Then system will ask like it's a external number range, and I have to put the external vendor number here. Okay, I have option to do this external number vendor number to add. Okay, because there is a external vendor was selected as the same number. So if I do that, then it should match with the external number range what I set in the backend, right? I have to check that part also. Better I can look for something internal number range only. Okay, take any entry with the internal number range here. I'll take as a standard. I can choose as a vendor. Wait, I'll just choose any entry. Okay, let's try with this. Okay, so this is internal number range. I don't want to go with the external number range. Again, I have to enter the number which matches with that combination. So let me go with this particular entry. Then I will go with this purchase organization. I'll enter all this mandatory field. Then I'll check it and save it. Okay, now this generate the business partner. Okay, this got generated already, but it's going with the dump. I don't know why the dump is coming here. Anyway, I can go and just check the BP which is there or not. I will enter the business partner here, and I have to click on number here. Okay, then press enter. It will show the entry if it is generated. If it got generated, but it is not updating in the system. So what I can do is, just for better understanding, what I'll do here, I'll just change ZTS2. Okay, then I'll choose the TS1. Okay, this I'll save it Flexi group, and I'll try to save it here, and then now I'll generate again. Yeah, this data some glitch is there. That's why it's going with the dump, or maybe some combination is not rightly done. Okay, let me try with the ZTS3 here. Okay, vendor account Flexi group. Then I will go with FLVN01. Okay, press enter and create, and then put all the information here. Then okay, shell. Then here all information I'll enter here as mandatory. I'll take English here. I'm not talking about field mandatory, all that. I'm not going to talk in this session. This is just about the scenario basis I'm just covering, and I'll enter all this minimal information. This all the background configurations are done before only, and I'm just executing only on the user use cases scenario. Okay, here I will be showing the Flexi group, which is coming here as a TS2. So I will change it to the TS1. I want to enter the vendor external number here. I can change like this, right? The TS1, then system will look for the internal number range. Then I will check it here. Everything is good. Okay, no errors. So all the things are data of business partner is error free. Can you see here in the green? And then you can save it. Okay, so it should generate a business partner with this number. You can see here some number is got generated, which is completely the number range of that particular account group. See, business partner is generated here. You can see here, and if I come back and see the purchasing data, everything is saved. And if I come back to general data and look into the vendor general data, system picked up the 266 number range for the ZTS1. Okay, it's like a SAP given option that you have option to change during the creation time only, whatever the number range you want. Accordingly, you can choose the account group during the business partner or maybe a supplier master you're going to create, right? You can choose manually here if you give that Flexi group. That's it. So you have learned about three things. One is about different number range for the business partner and supplier master, that a combination of business grouping and account grouping, which which I have shown. And then after that, you have learned about same number range from this to the BP partner and vendor account group. There you have to maintain the external number range. Then I maintain for a entry for the Flexi group, and you are able to see that okay, account group is manually can be changed, and you can change and save it. Okay, that's it about the BP side. And if any more knowledge, if you want to know example, okay, you want to know about how to manage extension of the customer side, sorry, company code side, you have to edit this in this way by adding the another role. Example, I want to update it for a finance. I can go here FLVN00. Then system will look for the company code data. I have to maintain the company code data here SW01. Then I can maintain all the reconciliation account for the particular supplier. I can choose whether it is account payable domestic or any GL account. I can choose here as per the supplier master you are onboarding. It is all about onboarding the vendor into the system, right? So I'm doing just according to the requirement, and I can save it. While saving, if you have any the error message like entry require terms and payment, this is a mandatory field in the vendor payment transaction. So I can choose what is the vendor payment terms and contract. You can choose the vendor terms of contract terms of payment. Then I can save it like this. Okay, so then it will generate the data for company code level also. See, changes have been made. Now you can see all this data. If you go and display, so you can find all the entry which is there for company code and purchasing. Then you can see all that company code purchasing data which you have maintained, and you can see the general data also, which is more about business partner. Here you have to add some identification things, control or payment transactions or status. Status is more about like a central block or not released, or that you can see. And even you can see about any many status are there. Here you can go and just check it. Vendor tax data, vendor general data. Here you can see all the field which you can check. Okay, customer number you can maintain here also manually. All these things you can see. And one thing I want to show you for the about the table, you can see the vendor group and BP partner integration, like a combination with the database table called IBP supplier. Today I have created a couple of business partner and supplier, right? If you want to check with respect to ZTS 2 or 3, I just pass here and execute. Then you can able to see the entry. Wait, I'll just find for us ZTS2, execute. Okay, for ZTS2 account group, like you can see the business partner created here, and this is the supplier, and this is the business partner. Same number you can see here for the business partner and supplier. In case you want to see all the entries and remove this all the 500 and then remove here and then execute, then you can see all the entries which you have in the system. 655 entries are there. You can see a business partner and supplier number also, different number, same number, like that with respect to the account group. Okay, another table is there, BU200, that you can refer. Here you can search for the business partner data which you have created in the system. 1072 entries are there. This is the business partner created here. In case you want to check about the purchasing level data or finance side on the vendor, then you can follow LFA1, LFB1, that all same table is already there. You can see the data which stored under the general section of the vendor, then LFA1, LFM1, and LFB1. Like that, you can see different table. And there are few tables you can explore in the supplier side also, LFB1, like that. Okay. Execute and see here, you can get all the data with respect to company code, general data, and purchasing level data. Okay, that's it from my end. Thank you all. So if you like this video, then you can share with your friends, colleague, and any of your connections who's really want to know about business partner and related knowledge, right? You can just forward this video to your friends, and they can definitely get some insight about the process, not completely. And you would like to know more about, if you have any questions or any concern about your knowledge on the VP, you can always comment in the comment section. If new things which I explore more and more, I'll be sharing such knowledge on the business partner level, or anything which is coming under which will be under sourcing and procurement, right? I'll be keep exploring the changes which are there in sourcing and procurement. I will be sharing with you all. And even I'm planning to share a couple of scenarios based on the flexible workflow, BRF plus, NACE configurations, and even classic release strategy and difference between flexible workflow, and few areas which is really difficult for someone to understand. I am going to share such knowledge to you all. And even I am planning to create small videos which will be of 10 minutes, 15 minutes length, which you can watch for the interview preparation, which will be a experience of from a zero experience or 1 or 2 years experience to till 12, 13, 14 years experience of consultant level, right? So I have other integration knowledge too with the other module, then I can share such knowledge to you all. And even I will try to give a more knowledge about on the development side also, and the RSW object or any standard knowledge you should know, right, from the SAP side. I'll be sharing as much as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.